We're going to go ahead and call the November Planning Commission meeting to order. And we're going to begin the way we always do with our housekeeping item of the minutes from the prior meeting. Commissioners, what's your pleasure?
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
Okay. Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the minutes as presented. All those in favor acknowledge by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carried. Okay, item number 2. We've been asked to table number 2 here for, isn't this the one that you have the meeting with them tomorrow, or is that do you have anything to say on that one?
I'm sorry, item number 2 is the request for the Arkansas Heart Hospital offset premises sign, and they did not meet the notification requirements.
Okay,
And so we are requesting to table this to the December meeting so that we can have proper notification.
okay, thank you. All right. Yeah. Okay, commissioners will need a motion, we'll need to vote on that, so do I hear a motion to table this till next month? Okay, we have a motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to table item number 2 till our December meeting. All those in favor acknowledge by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carried. Jim and Shirley. Yep. Okay, item number 3, request review recommendation of approval for a special use permit to allow elevated municipal potable water storage tank in a C2 located at the northeast corner of the intersection of East C and Lexington, submitted by city planner. Sarah, take it away.
Good evening. So this is an application for City Corps to build a water tower. Do you believe you guys have the picture of what it is going to look like? This is located in the East Main Commercial District, and it is allowable with a special use permit according to the table of permitted uses. And as far as I can tell, this does not have any reason why we should not recommend approval or recommend forwarding to the City Council for their approval.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions for Sarah? Do you have any comments? What's your pleasure? Okay, we have a motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor acknowledge by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carried.
Did we have a motion
Ma'am?
to approve?
To approve? Yeah.
To approve it?
Yeah. Okay, item number 4. We approved a couple of these last month, 4A, 4E, and 4F. I'm going to recommend that we table B, C, and D until after our little roundtable we're going to have on the 9th of December. We're going to have another town hall meeting where we're going to discuss these items here, but I'm going to recommend that we go ahead and table these items. So if I can get a motion on that.
You got it. Motion.
Okay. All right, we have a motion. Do I hear a second? Tabling items B, C, and D till after our.
I second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to table items B, C, and D. All those in favor acknowledge by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carried. All right, item number 5. All right. Request to vacate North Beaumont Street between C and B Street in the Hall Edition, Blocks F, Lots 5 through 8 in the city of Russellville, submitted by Vicki Baldwin, Esmeralda Rubio, and Glenn Heaton. I hope I said those names right. Sarah, you got a report on that?
Yes, thank you. So as you'll see, this property is located in the D Street neighborhood district over off of West C Street, just past the hospital and the church. It's between C and B Street. It's mainly a mixture of residential uses, including multifamily homes, single-family homes, churches, and nursing homes. I did want to point out that the comprehensive plan states in Objective 3 of the year 2020 plan that where appropriate, continue to extend the grid pattern street network to interconnect streets throughout the city. And ideally, we would plan on extending this street through. However, due to the existing development surrounding the property and development underway, this street is not going to be used as a street in the future. And I therefore recommend that we forward this to City Council for their consideration and approval.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah. Does anybody have any questions or any comments regarding this request? What's your pleasure? Okay, we have a motion to approve the request to vacate. Do I hear a second? All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor acknowledge by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carried. Item number 6. Request review and recommend of approval for a special use permit for the existing auto sales to allow construction of a new office building in a C2 located at 1016 East 4th Street, submitted by Dave Garza, and Associates, on behalf of Craig Honeycutt, DBA Honeycutt Auto Sales. Sarah, you got a report on that?
Yes, sir. So this application, as you just stated, is to be a car lot. It has actually been a auto car, used car sales lot for many years. However, as they are redeveloping, they tore down properties, going through the permitting process, found that they do not have a special use permit, and in order for them to build the new structure as proposed, they do need to go through this special use permit. It's already been, as stated, a used car lot. I don't see any issues with this. I did review the application to ensure that it meets the commercial building design and it's in compliance with that. Obviously, prior to issuance, they will need to apply for the building permits and account for stormwater compliance, as well as compliance with current building codes, fire codes, verify adequate parking, and meets requirements of the building and zoning codes. They will need to go through the completion of an incidental subdivision procedure as well. Otherwise, I do recommend forwarding this application to City Council for their approval.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. Dave, you got anything to add to that, or?
As Sarah stated, it has been a used car dealership for a very, very long time. And how this came about is the owner, I think he passed away, and it's passed on to, I think it was an uncle, passed it on to Craig. And he also inherited some of the other properties surrounding there. But he is cleaning it up. I mean, it's been old, and it's just outdated. So they're getting a new building. They're going to resurface the parking lot. Right now, it is already hard surface, so the drainage is going to be zero. I mean, there's no additional drainage that's going to be added to it, as it's going to be exactly the same. So, but other than that, we understand all the other processes that we're going to have to go through, and we're going to be helping him do that through the staff.
Okay. All right.
I got a question. Are they building a new building there?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The old one's already torn down, I believe.
I think they do it.
Yeah.
And Eagle Architects, they designed the new building.
Okay. Any other questions or comments regarding this request? What's your pleasure, commissioners? Okay. Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve this recommendation for, we're going to, the special use permit. Does everybody in favor say aye? Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carried. Okay. On item number 7, we're going to, we've been asked to table that one until next month. I believe there was they were going to be, is this the one that you were meeting with the people tomorrow on? Is that?
Yes,
remember
sir. I requested to table this application so that staff can meet with the applicant. We have a scheduled meeting for tomorrow to kind of review, go through, and see if we can come to some kind of agreement of what benefits both the developer and the city.
Okay. We have a motion and a second to table item number 7 till December's meeting. All those in favor acknowledge by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carried. Okay, all right. Item number 8. This is one that we had discussed before the meeting here, and my recommendation will be to table this along with items 4B, 4C, and 4D. I have to add that to that list of them to be discussed then. But Commissioners, I'm going to leave it up to you if we pass this on the way it is, or do we talk about this on December 9th?
I'd make a motion, we table it.
Okay. All right, we have a motion and a second to table item number 8 till our December meeting. All those in favor acknowledge by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carried. And if there is no other business, we are adjourned.